Hey, we are reviewing the LG C7 OLED TV. This is just the second tier in LG's OLED lineup, and we're calling it one of the best TVs you can buy right now. Let's take a look at what makes it so special. As an OLED TV, the C7 gets the premium treatment from LG, even though it's not the most expensive OLED they make. The upper portion of the TV has that extremely thin OLED panel, a little thinner than most smartphones, but the hardware has to go somewhere, and in this model, it's packed into the bump out portion towards the bottom. Even with the bump out, the total depth of the TV is just 1.8 inches without the stand and 8.5 inches with the stand. Speaking of the stand, we like that it's just 23¼ inches wide for both the 55 and 65-inch model, making it easier to place on smaller entertainment stands than TVs with legs positioned at the far sides of the TV. Around the back, we see 3 of the TV's 4 HDMI inputs recessed on the side, with 1 more on the back along with other connections. The TV's power cord is hardlined to the TV toward the lower left portion of the back panel. Look at the C7 OLED straight on, and it's clear this is a TV that's going to catch a lot of looks, even when it's turned off. The screen has a reasonable amount of anti-reflectant coating, which we notice is a little different than prior years, as it doesn't make the screen look a little purple when it's turned off. Instead, it looks very black, and while it is a little glossy, we found that it's excellent at diffusing reflections, one of the better TVs we've seen this year in that respect. Powering the TV on for the first time launches the WebOS Smart TV Wizard, and this is where you'll connect to Wi-Fi, set up your cable box, and scan for channels if you use an antenna. Once the TV is up and running, we recommend the Expert Bright Room or Expert Dark Room mode for the best and most accurate picture quality right out of the box. Frankly, there's no need to go much further than that because the out-of-box settings for this TV are excellent. WebOS is pretty fun to use, especially once you get used to the Magic Motion remote, which lets you point and click your way through apps. I especially like this feature for entering usernames and passwords for all those apps. As for the picture quality, the C7 offers one of the best pictures available today. Only Sony's A1E OLED can compete, and it costs quite a bit more than this set. One thing I want to point out is that the C7 OLED uses the exact same panel and processing as all of LG's other OLED TVs, so you get the same incredible picture quality across the line. But since the C7 doesn't have some of the glitzier design elements or a tacked-on soundbar, it's a little less expensive than other models. What makes the picture quality so incredible is the C7's ability to achieve perfect black levels. When you start from perfect black, you get more substantial contrast, and contrast is the most important element of picture quality. This year, LG's OLEDs do much better with subtle gray levels too, so you get better shadow detail, and of course color reproduction is outstanding right out of the box. It's not worth trying to adjust anything. The C7 supports every version of HDR that's out there, and it's great about telling you when you're getting an HDR signal from streaming services like Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, and Vudu. HDR performance is one of the only things that can make an OLED TV's already stunning picture look even better. And since HDR only requires a TV to be its brightest in small sections of the screen, the TV does a great job of really cranking the brightness in those areas to get gorgeous detail. We have also found the C7 is excellent for sports as well as movies, and its motion processing is top-notch. There is zero motion blur with this TV, and its response time is lightning fast. And gamers will appreciate that LG dropped the input lag substantially this year. In game mode, input lag is right around 21 milliseconds across the board. Overall, the C7 OLED is a superb TV. If you're looking for the best possible picture quality and one of the best user experiences that you can get, the C7 OLED is an absolute slam dunk. That's why we're stamping it the best TV of 2017.